This is your primetime forecast from Dr. Don's Weather. A huge thank you to our amazing partners who help make it all possible. Brandy Pike Photography, the Randolph County Commission, Inlow House Lodging, East Alabama Waste, Jimis's Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. Broadcasting from the Alpha Weather Center and powered by The Oaks, Integrated Contractor Services, Stevens Home Furniture, N&W Locks, Venture Fence, Estate Masters, Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery, Southern Union State Community College, and the venue at 5 Points Farms. Here's Dr. Don.
And welcome to your Monday, East Alabama and West Georgia. It's August 18th, 2025, and this is your primetime forecast. Tunnel to Towers, 9/11 Never Forget mobile exhibit hosted by the East Alabama Regional Training Association will be in Opelika, Alabama from September the 11th through the 16th at Southern Union Opelika campus. This is the very first time the event has been in Alabama, and it will coincide with this year's 9/11 anniversary. So we hope that you'll take advantage of this and go by and visit the 9/11 Never Forget mobile exhibit on the Opelika campus of Southern Union. Now, we will be there broadcasting live on Saturday, September 13th from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. So I hope that you will make your plans to stop by and visit with us. We're going to have a good time, and we want to see you at Southern Union. Today's weather forecast is brought to you by Bama Diesel Repair. You can get in touch with Mark Mitchell at 256-201-3685. He's located right there in Woodland, Alabama. Has been there for a long time. He's honest. He does good work, and if you are in the need for diesel repair, there's just no other options. You got to call Mark Mitchell. And don't forget to get your ducks in a row with Dukas, Jamie Dukas at 256-831-7770 for all of your insurance needs, both commercial and personal in Alabama and in Georgia. Jamie's been providing insurance for 20-plus years. So get in touch with Jamie Dukas today. All right, let's take a look at the convection outlook for today. Just general scattered thunder across Alabama and Georgia, much like the last 3 or 4 days. It'll be dry for the majority of your Monday, and then as we get into the peak heating of the afternoon, we'll start to see those showers and thunderstorms pop up. Again, we're not looking at anything organized or widespread severe, but if you get caught under one of these thunderstorms, you could experience very heavy rainfall, gusty winds, and dangerous lightning, so be very careful there. Also across North Georgia, South Georgia, there may be a little area there from about South Atlanta down to, around Albany, and then back over toward the coast where we may not see much in the way of development this afternoon. But for the most of us across East Alabama and West Georgia, we will see a few showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. For Alabama, we're looking at a high temperature in Birmingham of 94, 95 in Tuscaloosa. Montgomery will go to 95 degrees this afternoon. And in Georgia, we'll make it to 90 up here in the northeast Georgia mountains. We'll hit 95 in Columbus and 92 in Valdosta. It's going to be another hot day across Alabama and Georgia. Matter of fact, we do have a heat advisory from central Alabama west all the way back into Mississippi, but that advisory does not cover East Alabama or West Georgia at this time. So looking at the tropics, here's Aaron, and there's been a little bit of a shift to the west since we talked about this yesterday morning. So it's going to come a little bit closer to the East Coast than originally expected. Now, we're kind of watching to see if that trend continues over the next 12 to 24 hours. Still is going to turn back to the north and eventually northeast. We will not see a direct hit along the eastern coast from Aaron, but it may come close enough to cause some pretty significant riptide currents and some big swells along the eastern seaboard. and may get close enough for the outer banks of North Carolina to actually feel some tropical storm force winds. Again, we're watching to see if that trend continues. So while it's not time to panic along the East Coast, it's certainly a time you want to pay attention to the latest weather forecast, just in case this thing comes a little bit closer. It really doesn't need to get any closer than we're predicting right now, or those effects will start to increase as we get into midweek, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday for most of the East Coast. We're going to keep a very close watch on this, and we'll have more for you here on Dr. Don's Weather. Current conditions at the venue at 5 Points Farms. It's currently 74. Yeah, it's already hot and muggy out there. It feels like 75. Wind is calm. Humidity 93%. The barometric pressure at 28.84. Dew point 71. The high temperature on Sunday was 89 degrees. We currently have partly cloudy skies. Sunrise this morning at 6:07. The sun sets this evening at 7:25 p.m. Another hot day on the way. Like I said, we do have heat advisories in effect from Birmingham west all the way back into Tuscaloosa and even into Mississippi. So we're close. It's going to be a very hot day. 91 expected the high this afternoon in Roanoke, 91 in Lineville, 90 over in Ashland, 94 in Sylacauga. Anniston going to 95 degrees this afternoon and 93 down in Auburn. 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center. Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent for Monday. We start the day with plenty of sunshine as we get into the afternoon. A spattering of clouds here and there, and occasionally we'll see a shower or thunderstorm develop across East Alabama and West Georgia. 20% chance that it'll rain at your house. 91 will be the high, down to 72 for your overnight low. On Tuesday, pretty much a carbon copy, maybe a degree or two cooler at 89. Wednesday, again, a three-peat with a high temperature of around 88. Then as we get into Wednesday, rain chances may come up just a little bit at 30% with a high of 88. Friday, showers and thunderstorms become likely at 60% with a high of 85. And finally, by the time we get to Saturday, back down into the low 80s for daytime highs, with a 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Southern Union State Community College Live Doppler HD radar. Looking at the entire southeastern United States, we see some showers off of the coast of Apalachicola, and then a few showers off of the Georgia coast. We go in closer across East Alabama and West Georgia. You can see that there is no precipitation at this hour. Do you have your What About shirts? Well, you got to get you one. Head over to the Dr. Don Weather Store, pick up a What About shirt and a Thunder Buddy shirt. We've got regular T-shirts. We have coffee cups, baseball caps. We got hoodies. Fall is on the way. So, go load that card up. That helps support us here at Dr. Don's Weather. Also, don't forget, send us those weather pics at pix.drdonwx.com. Also, head over to our website, drdonwx.com. That's drdonwx.com, where you can watch our 24 Forever stream. That's streaming 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can see the radar. Any alerts that they're active will scroll to the bottom of the screen. We've got some podcast running over there. It's pretty cool stuff. We ask that you check that out. And don't forget to subscribe to us on Facebook. It's 99 cents a month. And that will go a long way in helping us pay the bills here at Dr. Don's Weather. Hope you have a fantastic Monday. Good Lord willing and the creek don't rise. We'll update your East Alabama and West Georgia forecast first thing tomorrow morning with our Tuesday morning edition of your primetime forecast from Dr. Don's Weather.
That's a wrap on your primetime forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia, broadcasting from the Alpha Weather Center and powered by The Oaks, Integrated Contractor Services, Stevens Home Furniture, N&W Locks, Venture Fence, The State Masters, Southern Union State Community College, The Venue at 5 Points Farms, and Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery. Dr. Don's Weather is proudly supported by Brandy Pike Photography, the Randolph County Commission, East West Alabama Waste, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, the Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and follow us on Facebook. Share with your friends and subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather on YouTube. We'll see you back in here tomorrow morning for another edition of your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.